Hi, Prepare for Your Family here, and I was working on some food storage ideas and thought I'd go ahead and share a video with you. I've done a few videos about the food storage, and I have my cans over here, and I use these on a regular basis. As a matter of fact, this morning I went to the store, had to add in some mushrooms that I've been using, and I always use a lot of my chicken broth, which is on that shelf, and you can see I got a little bit to fill that up, and um, and my other videos I talked about for my long-term food storage, this eFoods Global, and I just love this stuff, and my link's down there, and it's a direct marketing business, so this is kind of my advertisement, but I wanted to show you just a couple things that I got from eFoods recently, and these are new. This one here, which is pretty cool, is Tropical Fruit Medley, and it's got the banana chips and the papaya chips and other things, pineapple, stuff like that. I actually had somebody say that they only wanted that because it didn't have to be prepared at all. This one here is, I just got this one too, and this is a big bag. I don't know if you can get an idea how big that bag is, but for biscuits. I haven't tried those yet, but I'm pretty excited to try that. And then here's like their cheesy chicken rice casserole. This thing's pretty cool. I always like looking at this expiration date. Can you see that? It says November 18th, 2025. So November 19th, 2025, don't eat it, you're screwed. Anyway, I just think it's so cool to do that. But this video is about items that have about a 1-year shelf life. How do you do that? Obviously, if you want to grab a bunch of something and put it downstairs, and I'm thinking kind of like cereal, or I'm going to be talking about coffee. And I have some coffee down here, and we drink a lot of coffee, so I'd like to have some stored up. But how do you get a year's worth of coffee down here and make it worth anything if it only has a year shelf life? And I kind of put this together, and I thought I want to share this with you. So here's the idea. What you need to do, number one, is you need to decide how much coffee do you drink. We drink a lot, so I was thinking maybe one of these cans per month. After I did the calculations, I realized it's about one every 2 weeks. So we're going to need 26 cans. Now right now I have 12 down here, and actually some of these are empty, but just so I can show, I think I have about 5 or 6 that are actually full. I do want to do a little advertisement for Walmart's Great Value Coffee. We actually thought, let's try this, because right here, like this Folgers or the Maxwell House, these things are running up to $12 for one of these cans. You can get them on sale for around $9, is probably the best I'm seeing right now. And you know what? It's only going to continue to go up. So we were at Wally World, and I saw this, and we thought, you know what? Let's try it. We could actually kind of put it in as a filler, maybe like 1/3 of this, 2/3 of the other stuff. But you know what? This dark coffee, and we like strong coffee, is actually pretty good. So for $6 a can, that can make it into the rotation. So we have a few of these, and that's what I'm going to stock up down here. But anyway, so here's the idea. Let's say you want to have a year's worth of coffee, and it only has a 1-year shelf life. You know, the Folgers here in the Maxwell House, and the Great Value, they're all right around 1 year's shelf life. So here's the idea. You go ahead and buy your 12, and that's what I have here. And actually what I did is I put on the shelf 1, 2, 3, yeah, because this one, okay, 3, 4, on down to 12. So I have 12 cans here. Now, I'm still going to buy 1 can. Let's go ahead and use the month as the example. Let's say you use one of these a month. So this month I'm going to buy a can of coffee, and guess where it goes? It goes down into the number 12 spot. And everything shifts down, and we're going to use the can that's in the number 1 spot. And then everything slides down. Next month, you buy another can, it goes to the 12th spot, and everything slides down, and we're going to use what's in the number 1 spot. So it's a first in, first out system. I know this is simple, and some of you guys are probably thinking, this guy's an idiot, why are you telling us this? But the idea is, at some point in time, if we really need these reserves that we're preparing for, at some point in time there will be, that instant where either coffee's not available, or it just becomes too expensive that we can't afford it, and we have to start using our reserves. And at that point in time, then you use number 1, number 2, number 3, and you go down a line, and there's your 1 year worth of coffee. And it's all going to be good. Now, after 1 year, if nothing happens and you can continue to do this, the number 1 can obviously is going to be about a year old, which is okay because you're still within the expiration date. But you're always going to be, using that the 12th can, if you will, or that comes in here. This will work with anything that has a short shelf life that you use on a regular basis. If you don't use it every day, obviously you're not going to be able to do it. But it is a way, and I guess if you think about it, it's a way that you can have a 1 year shelf life on things that only have a shelf life of 1 year. Cereal is another one. Cigarettes is another one. Although I don't smoke, but I'm being told that if you put cigarettes in a freezer, they'll last longer. The big difference is, 26 cans of coffee, that's one every 2 weeks, is going to be a couple of $100 probably. A year's worth of cigarettes, over $3,000 probably. So, but if you look at the idea of us really needing this in a crisis situation, cigarettes would be a great bartering tool. I guarantee you that. I bet they'd be worth more than silver and gold. So, anyway, I just wanted to share this with you. I thought it was a pretty neat idea when I kind of was thinking through. And let me know what you think. If you think this is too juvenile, I apologize. But whatever you do, be prepared. Take care, and talk to you soon.